But yeah, the quickest way to film yourself cinematically, essentially, is just to immerse your camera in the scene. Treat it like it was an actual prop, and think of like your prop's perspective in the first place. For example, if you had like a cup on a table, imagine the camera was the cup on the table and it's looking back at you, it's just staring at you. Treat it like it's its own prop in the scene. That way, it'll make your shots just more interesting. What you definitely shouldn't do when you're filming yourself cinematically, or trying to, is just use a tripod, put a tripod up and just call it quits there. Cause that's, it gets the job done, but it's just like, it's boring, you know? That's good. I mean, there's a lot of places you could put your camera at. Like you could put it like in the cupboards. You could put it underneath your bed, like it was hiding away from you and you're looking for whatever you're like searching for. What else? Like you could just literally have it be like sitting on your table next to a cup, and it could be like giving the perspective of that cup on the table. Like, there's a lot of ways you could do it, for real. Whenever I'm filming anything, in general, not even just filming myself, but in general, what you should be doing is making your shots interesting. And if that means making your shot challenging, then it's worth it then. Because normally, if you make your shot challenging, it's normally going to be pretty worth it, yeah. That means you're doing like a not normal shot, or not easy to make shot. The more interesting shots you have in your story, the better it'll be to craft whatever you're trying to craft for your story. So yeah, keep the drip, by the way. Yeah. Hey, yeah, that's basically it. And with that said, you're probably thinking there's still quite a bit of video left over. What else does he have to say? And honestly, this is me just kind of rambling now, so you can leave if you want to. But ultimately, when you're filming anything, I think it's wise to explore all of your options. And I'm talking about not just like in terms of your shots, but in terms of equipment, gear. You should make sure you're using all of your capabilities and using all of your gear and all of your equipment as much as possible, type beat. Because there's a lot of things you could be using that you're not using, potentially. For example, let's say you had like a dolly slider thing and you're thinking, okay, I just normally would handle this myself and I would just put it on the slider and do its thing, but you could buy one of those like Rhino slider attachments where you just put it on the slider and boom, now you have a easy, sexy parallax shot and you don't have to do anything about it. You could just have it run by itself. You're doing interview shots, you're just filming yourself, that's easy content. Or perhaps, let's say you're using a gimbal, right? And you've never decided to actually look in the app and like see what's actually in it. You normally use a gimbal, you're thinking, all right, well, I have to, have someone operating it and they're controlling the motion and the joystick. Well, that isn't always the case. As you can see over here, I'm literally controlling the camera of my phone. There's been no one behind the scenes here, as in this is proof of it. Like this is all from my phone and just the gimbal on the table. And I would have never known that if I actually didn't go into the app and check it out for myself and see, oh, there's a create tool. Oh, I can literally just use my phone to control the gimbal. And think about this in the stance of if you were a filmmaker on your own type beat. Like, the implications for this is wild. Now you have a whole moving gimbal. You have a whole moving tripod now. This is wild, right? And that itself is only just using the force motion tool in the gimbal. If I had the Raven Eye attachment, I could literally just have it talk to my camera itself and whatever it's focusing on. If it does that, then I could just literally have it follow me. I wouldn't even need a phone. It would just do it on its own type beat. But and once again, imagine the self-filming potential of that. You could just set your tripod. You could set your gimbal on the table, treat it like it's a tripod, and have it focus on you. And you're walking to the scene, and you're just like tight beat. Now, I'll admit, it's pretty hard to do it if you don't have like a screen, like the monitor facing out, and so you can actually see yourself. I ain't even gonna lie, this is pretty hard to have the gimbal keep up with you for real. But the idea is there. You have that to work with now. All right, let me see if I can do it again though. Hold on. I feel like I can get this. I'll be like this. Press the button. Got some fat fingers here. Nah, this is tough. Oh look, it's Braxton. So.
My bad.
No, you're straight. Yeah, I'm literally controlling this with my phone. Shit's wild.
It's so confusing to look at me.
You thought it was a lie or something? If I had the money to buy the Raven Eye, put it on the gimbal, and go crazy with it, I would. Currently, I don't. But I'm sure if someone out there has money and a dream. Yeah, but I guess that concludes this video. I'm just messing around with this now for real. Oh, cinematic. Imagine me just walking into the house. I'm just like, and this is all done from my own camera, bro. All right, I'm trying to let me see if I can get this. Boom. Ain't that wild? And this is all from just one person controlling it. To potentially have with this, it's pretty crazy. I'd say it's pretty crazy. Now, let's get hype. Yeah. Get to cooking, y'all. If you have a gimbal and a phone and a brain, you got no excuse to be making some poopy shots. You got hella potential. Let's go. Yeah. Sauce. 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 You could do vlogs like this too, for real. Like, this is gonna be, I'm taking so much, this is gonna be so annoying to edit, but you honestly really could just do vlogs like this instead of just having to sit in a chair, just talk to the camera. Or if you're doing like what I did Omni talk, so I'd just be rambling about stuff. Instead of just, I guess you wouldn't do vlogs like this per se, but you could just have those commentary videos. This would be a lot more entertaining if you're like recording yourself as opposed to just sitting in a chair and just talking to the camera for like 30 minutes. But it is what it is. This is for people who have like ADHD and like they can't like sit still and just watch the same dude talk for 30 minutes in a chair. Now you got the movement. You can make shorts out of this too, for real. Like YouTube shorts. You'd be like, oh, I could be explaining stuff. Today we're talking about shutter speed and what it means and how it works. We got Shrek Wazowski in the back. What's up?